Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Legit Matters with your one and only Big Fish. Yeah, give them the real one, take it and lick it. A B by FCRMC. Yo, straight to the matter on Legit Matters. I'm talking about the one and only Gold Coast, the one and only giant of Africa, the one among the greatest countries in West Africa. I'm talking about Ghana, the country who is rich in natural resources and rich in culture, rich in tourism. Right now, the country is going through whole lots of demonstrations, uprising by a group they call Arise Ghana. Matter of fact, the people in the country right now are going through hardship, are going through turmoil, are going through crisis in their pockets, crisis in their bank accounts, crisis in their kitchen, crisis in your fridge. Things are very high. The population is suffering from lack of infrastructure, lack of food, lack of water, lack of petrol fuel. The price of fuel is so high. The price of fuel is so high. The inflation rate is so high. The country is plummeting at a very high rate, going down and down. Why? Because the people elected someone who they thought was their savior. When they ousted the one and only Mahama, they thought they have gotten a new savior. They thought they had someone who was special, who was sent from above, who was sent by the Most High to come and redeem them. They didn't know that what the person they had was a chameleon, was someone who would really put them into suffering. Matter of fact, the way things are going right now, I won't be surprised if I discover that the price of a city will be equated to, or the price of a dollar, let me say correctly, the price of a dollar will be equated to 10 cities. Right now, the price of the dollar is around 7 cities to 8 cities, getting to 9 cities, because the way the country is going right now, people are even thinking of which country should I migrate to, which country should I move, which is the closest country around in West Africa can I just quietly cross the border and just slide into, because the price of fuel is so high. And when the price of fuel is very high, it affects everything. It affects the people who sell food, the vendors, the people who sell produce, the farmers. Everybody increases the price of whatever they want to sell due to the fact that the price of fuel is very high, and this affects everybody in the country. Right now, we can tell from the way people are reacting. There's been whole lots of demonstration. A couple of days ago, there was a demonstration uprising in Seku, Accra, Ghana, by the group they call Arise Ghana, and they have taken up. They have risen up to complain, to demonstrate, to voice their opinion on the state of the country, on the state of the union, because what they are seeing at the moment is not what they expected from the leader. Because when the campaign was going on, before he was installed as a president, people were so joyous, people were so happy. They were so happy when Mahama was ousted. They were so happy, they were so joyous, as if Gaddafi was taken down, as if Mahama was Gaddafi, as if Mahama was Saddam Hussein, as if Mahama was a dictator, as if the past president was a dictator. But as a matter of fact, they didn't know that the next person that was coming would come and serve them with a whole lot of lies, serve them with things, serve them with words, painted pictures, and built castles in the air for them. So they were so joyous when he came into power. The first term has passed and he's now in the second term. I don't know what's happening due to the fact that the country has so much debt which is incurred on them by the previous heads of state and the previous leaders. Due to the debt they acquired, they were required by the IMF, International Monetary Fund, to abolish jobs for the population. And when jobs are being abolished, what do you expect the people who go to school, the students who graduate on a yearly basis to do? It's not everybody that has money to do business. It's not everybody that has the capital to do business. So you now have a vacuum of students, a vacuum of graduates out there who don't have job, who just get underpaid from working for many jobs who they are not supposed where they're not supposed to be employed at. So the country is suffering from infrastructure too. There were promises of infrastructure and promises that facilities will be built for them, but at this point in time, the promises have not come to pass. It's been more of a fairy tale. It's been more of castles in the air, paper planes being built for people, paper bridges and paper cities. Nothing is being brought down physically. Only a few structures here and there. And there was NAPCO, which helped the little people, which helped some people who graduated from school. By the moment they stopped recruitment of personnel for NAPCO. NAPCO was something which helped some people earlier on, but this government now have put a stop to it. They promised them with free education for the population, free education for the mothers and the fathers who don't have enough money to pay for their kids. Matter of fact, you can see how the free education went about. People always want free things. People always want free food. People always want free things. I don't know why an African country which is rich in natural resources, which is rich in food, rich in land and natural resources, cannot grow their own food, cannot cultivate their own agricultural produce. They just deal with so much importation, just like so much importation, because you know what happened? It's all in the circle, because if someone who is close to the government is given a contract to import particular produce or particular food item, the money he gets from importation goes into their pocket. So it's all running on results, like chasing, going around circles. It's all in a particular circle. So the country has been plummeting so bad. There's so much inflation. Even people who come from the US and come to Ghana, they cry and say, matter of fact, the inflation in this country is so hard, so high. Things we buy here is so expensive, more than the United States. So people are crying. Matter of fact, there was a demonstration in Circle, and I heard someone was shot and killed. I don't know if that's a rumor or that's facts, but matter of fact, the fact is that there's been uprising in the country. People are crying. People are trying to oust the president. People are fighting. People are crying. People are voicing out their frustration that the prices of fuel is too high. The prices of produce is very high. The price of living is so high. The country, the economy is plummeting so drastically. There's so much inflation, high rates of inflation, and people are crying. As a matter of fact, I don't want to hear anybody cry. I don't want to hear anybody voice out a word, because you people are the same people who voted for the president, who voted for him, and you people were so joyous and you had so much faith in him. That's your poison. You have to eat your poison. You people should be very careful when someone comes with so much lies and building castles in the air for you people. So I'm trying to tell my young ones out there, anybody who is coming for presidency, who's coming for a particular post, you better vet that person very carefully. Don't just go along with what people are going after, because there are people who influence these people to come. These people, whenever they come for power, come for campaign, they are influencers, and people just bandwagon and just go towards wherever they give them a little cash just to sell their bet rights. So matter of fact, you sold your bet right for the interim president. So you took your bet right for your poison. So I think it's about time you eat your poison. Just keep quiet, because these people are the same people who really were rooting for him. You were rooting for him. I'm so happy that he was your savior. Now you are crying and you are demonstrating. Now you are trying to cause confusion here and there in the name of an uprising, in the name of voicing out your frustration. But that fact, people should learn from your mistakes, because the next elections is about to be in the corner right now. It's about to be at the corner at the end of this tenure, this last lap for the presidency. So you should choose wisely when you vote. Reporting live from the HQs of Biggxfishh Studios. Reporting live from the matter of fact, reporting live from Legit Matters, which are one and only Biggxfishh. Yeah, give them, they will hear one, take it, and lick it, FCRMC. Yo, this is a little briefing on state of the heat of the moment in Ghana right now. Signing out, leaving you with peace and love. Au revoir. Take it and lick it. It be by FCRMC. Yo.